peasants. And in Ylet's, I have to put up with the attentions of dirty-minded businessmen who claim to love art. Oh, what a horrible life.
What are you going to Ylet's for?
The theater hired me for the winter season. It's time for me to go.
Nina, I cursed you. I hated you. I tore up all your letters and photographs, but that entire time, I knew that my soul was tied to yours forever. I can't not love you, Nina. I just can't. Ever since you left, since I saw my first story in print, my life has been unbearable. My youth got snatched away. I feel like I lived 90 years already. I call your name. I kiss the ground you walked on, and everywhere I turn, I see your face. Nina, stay here with me, please.
Why are you telling me this?
Because
Why?
I'm all alone. I'm cold as an empty cave, and everything I write is dead. Nina, stay here, please. Or let me come with you.
I've got a carriage waiting at the gate. Don't come with me. I'll go by myself. Can I have a drink of water?
Where are you going now?
Back to town. Is your mother here?
Yes, my uncle took a turn for the worse on Thursday, so he sent a telegram asking her to come.
Why did you say you kissed the ground I walked on? You should have killed me instead.
Excuse me, is that halfway through?
Yeah, that's about halfway through.
You said the last thing you said was do it as one piece,
Yeah, you
and
said
then the
do
next
it.
Oh,
time
I'm
we'll
sorry.
break it.
Well,
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
whatever.
Which more than half? It's more than halfway through.
I
You
see.
can
Yeah.
stop now. Yeah.
If we could stop
Yeah,
for a
that's,
moment.
that's
Good,
fine.
great, guys, that was great. We'll have a glass of water. or
Yes,
something.
it's my fault. It's at my apartment.
No, it's all right, it's all right. Not to adjust to
I
you.
moved yesterday.
Yeah, you did fine. The more you can, the more you can really bring those words to him, that there are important things to say to him. The more you can make that as a heightened thing, how important this is for you to say. That really will help bring that thing up. I'll put some glass there for you. That's not important. That was terrific the way you got on your jams and started to play in this area. Yeah. The door is there. Nothing has changed. Use the room. The door is there. The lock is there.
There's two doors.
There are two doors, but I would use this door. Why? There's light.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to use that door because there's light. I wouldn't use that door unless I was exiting.
He runs the two doors and.
Yeah, or I'd start to go, and when I got out of the light, I'd come back.
Okay, I'll figure it out.
That's what I would do. I cheated. You would too. I would head out if I had to. I'd go, I'd get up to here, and I'd see the door, and I'd come back. That one doesn't work. I'm fine, whatever. Or I'd run as fast as I could. Yeah. But you need a lot of voice, and the way to do it is to just talk to him as if this is important stuff that you have to get off your chest. At the end of the scene, which we won't finish right now, right? At the cue, the last line would be.
3.5.
We won't give the final cue because there's Zara also, but whenever there is a last line, which I will make sure you have on Saturday, that last line, we all start talking together as we did before, and we go back to our chairs arguing while Olia is playing, and she then interrupts with a song. Yeah, she sings a full song. At the end of the full song, we go to the next play. Same thing as we did before. So why don't we just go from the last line for today of the seagull scene, which would be?
I hope nobody sees her in the garden and tells Mama.
And we talk to each other?
Mama would get upset.
Okay, that would be the cue for today. So take it one more time and we all would start talking to each other.
I hope nobody sees her in the garden and tells Mama. Mama would get upset.
I'm gonna finish working and then I go. That's great, but I can't hear any of those lines, guys. Again, it's
I was
television.
doing Shakespeare, I'm sorry.
I can't hear you. I can't hear you. I don't want television here, guys. I don't want television. I want argument for the stage. For the stage. I want it big. I don't want tiny little people. I gotta have big people. You know, vocally, big people. That's Chekhov. It's not that tiny little nuance. I'm scared shitless to do anything big because it's Chekhov. And that's phony to do anything big. That's horseshit. You fill with passion, you fill with anything you want. And it doesn't mean that it has to be only quiet. But when it's quiet, you support it. And if you don't have a voice to support it, then you better be loud. If you don't have the vocal training, you gotta be loud so that people hear. And you'll get the training later. But now that you have a chance to perform, you're going to have to cheat and make the story clear, even if you don't feel that it's natural. So at least they hear it. You know what I mean? And then as you develop the voice, you'll be able to do quiet things, and also they'll hear it, because you'll have that support. Okay? Yeah. Sorry.
Speaking of support.
But right now, you've got to try to tell that story as best you can.
Should I just pretend like?
What's that?
Should I just pretend like they're not here? Because it's like the two people in the scene that I don't want to see are sitting at the table. Does that not matter?
They're not here if you don't see them.
Okay. Okay.
You see what I mean? It's called imagination.
But I don't have. No, I mean I don't have to acknowledge them or anything. Like.
They're not here if you
Okay.
don't see them.
All right.
Little kids, they make believe. You know what I mean?
Oh, I can
They don't even have to. If you don't see them, we don't see you seeing them.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Because you're playing that they're not there. That's called theater to me. You know? Movies, you can't do that. Movies, you have to have the real thing. They can't be there. Theater, they can have 10,000 people and they're not there. Because you're playing. So you're going to get yourself into a mindset here. Yeah? Okay, next. That would be the seagull, one way or another. We're getting closer, but we're not there. So let's go to the cherry orchard with Francesco, Tom, Tom Crockett, and Cynthia and Karen. So here's what we'll do for tonight.
I'm good here. I'm good.